One evening, Thomas took his last train into the junction. "Are you going to the big station, Thomas?" asked Percy. "Yeah, why?" asked Thomas. "'Cause I'm going there too," said Percy. "Something's up," said Thomas. Toby looked up to the sky. "Where?" he asked. "Not up there, silly. Down here." "How can something be up when it's down?" Thomas was way too excited to explain. "Bust my buffers," he said. "Look over there. Mavis, Boko, Bill, Ben, Donald, Oliver, and Douglas came roaring through the junction." "Good evening, you three," said Donald. "What are you doing?" asked Thomas. "Sir Topham Hatt wants us at the station," he said. "He has an announcement." "Why? What's up?" asked Thomas. "Sir Topham Hatt has a plan," said his driver. "Come on, let's go." And they set off. At the station, there's a lot of noise. "Silence!" said Sir Topham Hatt. "Now I have a letter from a 5-year-old girl," he said. "Dear Thomas and friends, I like you all a lot. Can you please come and visit me? I'd invite you over to tea, but my mom says there aren't any railway tracks to my house. Can you come to the station instead? Please? Thank you a lot. It seems that a lot of people like you, Thomas," said Sir Topham Hatt, "so we have a need to visit the station far, far away." But then there's a lot of noise. "Silence!" yelled Sir Topham Hatt eventually. "So, since you're away," said Sir Topham Hatt, "teach other people what to do." Since Annie and Clarabelle will also go into the station, Mr. Oliver and Thomas practiced with some other coaches. Thomas grew more and more excited. "I'm really excited about this," said Thomas. "Sir Topham Hatt thinks I'm really useful. I had a race with Bertie once," he said. "I came out of the tunnel and stopped an inch from a buffer." Then Thomas made his mistake eventually. "Just like this," he said. Luckily, no one was hurt, but Thomas's front was badly bent. They telephoned Sir Topham Hatt. "I'll hone the workmen," he said, "but if they can't land Thomas in time, we'll have to go to the big station without him." Poor Thomas. The next day came. Percy and Toby were loaded on the car by Duck. Then he pushed them behind Edward. The engines were starting to grow impatient. They blew their whistles. Topham Hatt looked at his watch. "Only one more minute for Thomas, then we have to leave." But then Thomas came around the corner. "Oh, thank goodness you're still there," panted Thomas. "I hope we're not late, as it's just after 8, said Annie and Clarabelle. The guard blew his whistle and raised his flag, and they all set off. "Tickety-doo, here we come!" they all yelled. They were all lined up in a big shed. The children had lots of fun. "You know, Percy," said Thomas, "this is a lot of fun. Imagine all the things you can get from, well, just one letter."